You like the idea of virtual reality, but the headsets have always been too expensive. Well, the $199 Oculus Go might change that. We're going to unbox this for you. It's the first headset from Oculus that's a standalone device. Doesn't require a PC, doesn't require a phone or anything like that. What comes inside for this reduced price of $199 instead of the $600 you might pay for a full-size PC headset? In here, we've got the headset right away. We can see it's got some fabric straps on the sides. It looks like it's mostly a plastic construction, which is true of the other Oculus as well, but a little bit cheaper than some of those. And then we also seem to have a controller in here. Got a little motion controller, comes with each of these. This is a 3-axis motion controller that Oculus is giving you here. So it's something where you're going to wave it around the room a little bit like this, but you can't reach out and grab things. It's kind of a stationary thing. Very much like the Gear VR, if you've ever used a Samsung Gear VR. Looks like there's a little bit of plastic on there. We'll take that off. The Samsung Gear VR didn't come with a motion controller originally, so all of the games here you can kind of expect to have that from the start. I'm sure we'll put some batteries here in a second and show you how that works. And then it looks like we've also got a box in back. Maybe we'll have some battery and instructions in here about how this thing works out. Oh, we can see we got a power adapter right away. This will probably be a USB charger for the headset. A little bit more plastic on there to take off. Yep, that looks like a standard USB port there. Put that down over in the corner. And what's this? Oh, this looks like it's probably a face piece to put in front of the headset, maybe to keep it protected or to keep your sweat off. We'll put that on later. Go into the box a little bit further. We've got some manuals and some batteries. Here's the AA battery for the controller. We can put that in there in a sec. And charging cable. Apparently of the micro USB variety. I can see right there it's got that old connector instead of the new USB-C one you're finding in phones recently. It's a little bit more ubiquitous still though, so it's very likely you still have a phone that uses micro USB. And since you don't have to buy a new phone for this, you can hold on to your existing one, maybe use this cable to charge it with. Looks like there's some instructions on how to set this up for your glasses. Okay, so this is what we've got here. This right here is a spacer you're going to use with this headset if you've got a pair of glasses that you're wearing so you don't press your glasses right into the lenses like on some of the previous headsets. They've told us they've put enough room in this headset for glasses anyhow, but that'll be nice to have that in addition. And some kind of little cord. I don't know what this is wrapped up in here. We're going to see where this fits in a sec. But some kind of... oh, you know, I bet this goes with the controller. There's probably a little lanyard spot. Yeah, little lanyard spot there right in the bottom for your wrist strap. So if you're swinging around the room and you decide you're going to throw a frisbee or you're going to throw an axe at an enemy like in God of War or something like that, you won't throw the controller across the room and hit your TV as well. And here is where the magic is, the Oculus Go VR headset. I got a little bit of plastic there. Looks like, oh, so this feels like it might actually be metal. I'm getting some cold feeling as I touch this surface right here, this smooth surface. This might be a heat sink, might act as a heat sink. VR headsets, it's something where they're going to warm up as you use them. If you've ever used a Gear VR with a Samsung phone in there, it's one of the reasons why I like having a headset without a phone in it, is because your phone doesn't overheat. Instead, it'll be the circuitry in here, and it seems like they've also compensated for that a little bit with the metal. So take off this little bit of cardboard, which is telling me I should download an app on my phone to get started. We got some fabric strap, nice 3-point strap. It's a nice elastic mesh going on here. Oh, looks like you can take the top strap off if you want. So if you've got a big head of hair, you got a ponytail or something coming out, you can take the top strap off too. I think I'm going to reattach it though. I like having 3 straps to keep this thing balanced on my head. And there's a couple of covers on the lenses I'm going to want to take off because I'd like to actually see what the heck I'm doing in here. Packaging. Always lots of packaging. Oculus is also making a big deal out of these lenses. These are a custom hybrid Fresnel design. It's very much like the ones in the full-size Oculus Rift, but it's actually a bit clearer than the PC headset because the screen inside is higher resolution. And they're also using a technique called a fixed foveated rendering, where it kind of It enhances the vision, your vision in the center of your eyes, so you get more resolution there where you're actually likely to be looking, and it doesn't use as much of the processing power on the edges of your vision and periphery where you're not going to be looking all the time. So it makes more sense that way. And when you add that all together, it's actually a bit crisper than the full PC version of the headset. It looks like you're looking more at another world and less like you're looking at tiny little pixels that are being magnified by lenses inside of here. So that's the Oculus Go, $199. It'll be out this month, and we're looking forward to seeing how it performs in our full review.